Right. So we are a bit hard to hold all these cameras at the same time. We're just showing the coverage now on Upton Anti Frack camp for this Monday, 16th of Nov 2015. The camp is waiting the possible result of an eviction, which is set for the early December. They're obviously going to try and resist it. That's why more barricades have gone up, like this over here. And it's going to go probably increasingly to lockdown as they try to stop this site here on the outskirts of Upton from becoming a site of fracking. It's only about half a mile away from the edge of Chester and all the houses in Upton. So today there's a visit by the celebrity Vivienne Westwood, and also last week there was the visit by the leader of the Green Party, Natalie Bennett, and I missed that one. But I can't say the same about today. So right now she's in here, where I was sat, actually doing what you would do in here, Solidarity Tea Hut. That's what I was actually doing about half an hour ago.
I'm not sure on the Anti Frack
So, I wonder if it might be an idea. Do you think I should sit down instead?
Huh?
Sorry. Right. Yeah. Sorry. Lionel Richie's playing, dancing on the ceiling. You can see what sort of a place this is right now. I mean, it's quite a lot of gatherings here.
How's it, Vivienne?
Okay, yeah, shall I swap over, go there instead? Sorry, man.
I'm just here, you know.
Don't fall for me now, girl. Whatever you do, you know what
Creating awareness about fracking.
Who says having a party can't raise an awareness for fracking?
That's kind of it really at the moment. So I'll bow out for a bit. So the context I'm going to provide now is that the camp started in April 2014, I think it was. It's been there the whole time to oppose the possible fracking on the site. And it might actually start happening after December if the protesters and local people who are opposed to the fracking can't actually stop the camp being evicted in December. So that's the Chester Chronicle reporter there.
Do you know why you're here today? Do you know why you want to support the anti-fracking camp?
Well,
I know you've been before.
well, if I just start by saying there's a plan for something called COP21 in the beginning of December in Paris, where all the heads of countries are supposed to meet to agree targets for stopping climate change, right? Now then, we don't believe they're going to do very much, and their promises have been empty party up till now anyway. And so I'm an activist. And what I think you've absolutely got to do, there's only plan A, there is no plan B. We've got no choice. What we've got to do is oppose the government on every one of their policies, because every single one of those policies is actually a crime against humanity. Is it running out?
I'll just delete something.
That was poetic. That was poetic, sister. Yeah, turn the music.
Right, so here at Upton Frack Camp, which is it's a big day here because
Yeah, what I'm saying is that even if these politicians do make promises, we don't trust them anyway. So what we've got to do is we've got to treat it practically. We've got to practically, physically stop practically wrecking the whole world. One field at a time. So fracking, it really is, it's for the whole world. We have to start somewhere, we have to start everywhere, because all the politicians want to do is they're pro-business and anti-people. And so if we want to save the world, for all little flowers and creatures and for people, you know, because I've got a map somewhere, but I would have to find it, I don't know where it's gone. But I might have to get it. Sorry?
What's the alternative?
Oh, it's very simple. We have no choice whatsoever except between a green economy and mass extinction. There's no choice. Either we have to choose the green economy or we get mass extinction, because the governments are wrecking the whole world. And we are protecting our country. And one of the most wrecking things they could possibly do is fracking. And it's just for their investors. And when the bubble bursts, those investors just hope to have made a profit and sold it on. So the taxpayer is left with this incredible burden of debt, because the whole economy is run on debt anyway. And so, you know, there they are squeezing you with the austerity, which is a way of them pretending to get the debt down. Meanwhile, they're creating more and more chaos and poverty. And they are idiots, they're criminals. I've got a badge which says politicians are criminals. And they are all criminals, and I've found two up till now that aren't. One is Caroline Lewis from the Green Party, and one is Jeremy Corbyn. And we're collecting names of others, so if anybody knows anybody else, let us know. The rest are all criminals.
No.
Is Joe out there, or somebody out there with my map?
So here with Upton Anti Frack Camp with Vivienne Westwood, here on Monday the 16th of November. In less than a week, the second such celebrity visit with Natalie Bennett leading the Green Party last week, missed by 107, Vivienne Westwood not missed by 107. The camp was set up in April 2014, I think. It's been able to resist the actions on the site that would lead to fracking. Recently, it's been able to resist seismic testing that would be done in advance of possible fracking that would happen in December, after December, if they were able to fully evict the site. But they've got a court eviction date now, and it's for sometime in December. The barricades are going up, and it's going to be a fight. Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
What we do is to give a message to everybody in this country that they've actually got to start demonstrating. They've got to start stepping outside their house and engaging with people. Because it really is the last chance to save the country for their kids and actually to save the whole world. And it's like live or die. I mean, and I sound like an idiot really, because you're not getting this information in the press. It's a big lie. The big lie that the media give you is that nothing's changed. It's all the same as it was. And every time we get a crisis, we can deal with it. Like the migrants are just like a crisis. We can just send some of them back to their country. We can put barbed wire around and stop them coming in. Some of them will have to go in camps, unfortunately. Hopefully a lot more of them will drown. And in fact, it's not a crisis, it's the beginning of the end. We're actually seeing climate change at work. And don't forget, the rotten financial system is what causes climate change. And the rotten financial system is a war economy. And ISIS was actually trained by the Americans, the French, and the English. And even today, the Americans are still dropping armaments for them.
It's ridiculous,
so
isn't it?
don't tell me that somehow or other it's all, you know, something that happened. No, it was made. It's happened because it's planned. And God knows what these people want out of it. They want chaos because they always think that out of chaos, they're the ones who can always keep control of the chaos. And in fact, they probably could control that situation if they wanted. They don't want to. They want us all to sink into the confusion and the despair and the sadness, and not oppose their disgusting well, what are they? They're not human. They're horrid.
Psychopaths, sociopaths.
So would you encourage
Well, that's the psychology of it.
Oh God, yeah.
for the evictions?
So start one thing at a time, and please, we need as many people as possible. Whatever you do, between now and Christmas, come down here. What date do you need them down here?
On the 4th.
On the 4th of December, because the people actually live here who they want to kick out. And let me just say that these people here, they are our hope to try to do something about this, because there they are, they're anchored here. They've got their foot on this ground and they don't want to move. And in fact, they're not moving until they're, well, we'll just see what happens, but they're not moving. Yeah. And we need support from as many people as possible.
I'm going to tell them no. Support most of them. I'm going to tell them absolutely not.
Oh, this is hard.
You're not doing it here.
You don't have to.
You could hold that one if you want. Let's switch live to the internet.
Stop the bailiffs. The more people, the more power.
Yeah, indeed.
Obvious.
Do you think you can make it on the 4th?
Me to come on the 4th. I'm supposed to be going to this COP thing, but if not,
We've plenty of cops up here on the court.
Yeah. Do you get to see plenty of
Be
cops up
prepared to
here?
be arrested if you go into it.
maybe, I don't know, because we have to go. I really am desperate. And there's only desperate things that have to do.
Yeah, can you get it? Yeah. You sure?
It's actually the 4th onwards. That's the 4th of December is actually when the possession order is active, but it's then open for them to come in and.
So they might not come on.
They might not come on the 4th, but it's like a show of defiance on the 4th is like absolutely necessary. If we can get 2,000 people on here on the 4th, that is
Is it what
just
they say
like.
when you 2,000 people?
2,000, yes, because that's the eviction date, isn't it?
No, it's active of the 4th.
David,
I like
turn off the message so you know,
Yeah, they're
the people
not going to give us the head
need out there.
Oh, by the way, we're
We bridge the gap between, you know,
It was talking about it being early December, I think.
you
You get enough
I know.
And I'm going to call him in his prime.
there's enough people here, then they're not going to prevent the eviction. So that was Vivienne Westwood speaking about these issues, why she feels so passionate about coming here to support this camp and to stop it becoming a fracking site. Right now, it's right here in the centre of the Solidarity Team. It's been 107 News Live on Monday the 16th of November 2015. There you go, yeah. I don't think anyone's watching this time, but sometimes you get like 5 or 6, but watch after. Thanks for that. Thanks. Do you,
Yeah. Do you want to take a photo? Yeah, do you want to take it? I'll take a photo. Make sure that you stand there and I'll take it.
He needs to clear space. I've got a gadget for him.
Yeah. Should I tell her like, because I've just said
A message for, what are you saying?
no, a message to people.
Oh, right, okay.
2,000 people.
Yes, I see.
You know, like how do we bridge that gap?
Get that number, yeah.
Just say the people of Upton, you're the nearest, you better come.
There you go. Shouldn't have stopped.
And by the way, you people of Upton, you're the nearest, you better come. You better come. You've got to come for your own sake.
The people of Upton, you've got to come. Do you, just a chronicle. Do you need something where you can clear space?
Yeah, we need to.
I have a USB flash type device that you can use on tablets and things to free up space.
I think you've got the question there.
I was going to take it as well.
Do you want to go around the side and then I'll take it?
The bailiff's coming back to reduce the cake.
Sarah, do you want to?
Just get a couple. Oh, so I've so much in my hands. I can't really cope with it.
This is banded now.
I know you're not.
No, this is one of our youngest protectors.
Oh, one more. Let's get a bit closer with this. Oh, it's blurred.
No, do you want to? Yes, yeah. Even a guy.
That's wrong with it sometimes. If it were at all possible, I'm going to try and ask for like a short radio interview where she feels strongly about it, and that's I do like online. No. Are you with anything? That's what I was doing, things. Indie style, really. Oh, how dare I keep missing things here. It's a cool.
What are you going to do with it?
I think I'll make a podcast about Upton Frack camp because I've already got 3 interviews last Thursday. But I did miss Bennett though. It was with just generally about the camp afterwards though.
Alright, that's good.
From Manchester. Yeah.
I might do.
I'm still uploading a video for an hour ago. So this is a bit risky now. It's like a Flash Gordon. Let's see if it's still uploading that video from ages ago. It's generally a look around the campus of what it's like today.
Oh, did you? Oh, good.
That's how slow that is. Mobile network is. I don't know. I think it's trying to tether that to it from this, and Not really getting much of a feed though. 40 is not bad, you can get a good signal though.
The other NGOs, they don't sell out they don't, for the reason that they say we can't.
Yeah, we'll do this next thing now. So in your hands, isn't it? Hi. How you doing?
How are you?
Nice.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear about your nana.
Oh, yeah.
You alright?
Yeah. It wasn't too bad because I think it was all inevitable and that.
Yeah, how old was she?
87. But she had like Alzheimer's, so she wasn't really able to do
When was she
anything.
diagnosed as well?
Oh, probably 10 years ago. I don't think she got a diagnosis, but started losing her memory. It was noticeable to everyone.
It was a good age though, wasn't it?
Still a good age.
Good innings, as they say.
Yeah, it's a good age.
Be close to your mum.
Oh yeah, well,
Maybe you can read the white
would say all there. Don't think about setting that group up.
Do you know what, Mike? I don't know what happened.
We had that meeting in my house, we spoke to on the phone and we tried to keep it too long.
No, I know, yeah, but that's fine. I mean, we need more people that night to carry a vote through.
Ah, right.
Regardless, whoever else turns up, we would have had enough with the vote. But no, we only had 5 people. If we had 7, it would have been 5. But that's yeah, it's me laughing, yeah. You missed it. Oh, that's
Point to say, this time's better.
It's great that people here today. It's just great to see everyone here.
All these people.
The cars coming down. Like, at the beginning, this is what's happening.
Always an option.
Yeah. It's lovely to see you.
We have 4 days, literally 4 days to put it together.
That'll be like this.
Sorry, what's your name?
Awesome.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, look, 9
I'm
volts.
following you online. This is my, to my shame, it is first time. Well, I did get a bit rivals.
You're like, sort of like this.
Definitely. Our problem is getting here. I don't try. I've got my own turn. I've done all the cows in this country. Yeah, I've got to have 3 years off to recover. No, I'll definitely come here again. It's just getting here is the problem for me.
Let's see about the viability of doing that. Bit difficult. It's kind of fenced off.
Lemon, lime,
See you in a bit.
turmeric, juniper berries, honey.
Alright, how you doing? Alright.
Pretty good.
I think I'm climbing under the table.
It's alright, yeah, beautiful. I've made a big flask up in there if you want any more.
Hello. Right. I'm not one of those that copyrights things. If you want to share anything, I'll do it. Yeah, that's alright. Been online radio, yeah. So if you get through, what's your stop phone?
Inside the pallet.
Bye.
Oh yeah, it's just instant feedback. If you'd like to give one. No, I'm literally having friends. Yeah, well, if you don't want to
What's the picture poster?
Barry F.A.
Like a second year thing. What the quote would be actually, yeah. Short-term game issues, long-term.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah. That was great.
Online station, but nothing big. I've got channel 107. It's only like talking about why you feel so passionate that we should stop it.
Yeah, I will do. Yeah, okay. All right then. I was looking for my son who's got a map. Is it just a recorded thing?
Yeah,
It's not a video thing?
I know something to do audio only, to be honest.
Okay, well then I don't need the map because I don't need to look at it. Then. Okay, all right. Yeah.
Well, I thought,
Ron, shout Joe.
well, I love maps anyway. That's the fucking map one.
Yeah, that's uninhabitable.
I'll try and describe it instead.
No, I can describe it. That's all right. Yeah, I'm used to describing it. Yeah, there's some bad. It's good if you turn them around so that the criminals are in what? Because politicians are criminals.
Uninhabitable, that includes all of the Middle East and Africa.
I've given her that CD. You know, I mean, you're talking about getting numbers, and that is important, but even one word, just even if it doesn't you know, because it does affect the politics, isn't it? That they know that somebody's against them. And what's more, you can get it on the media as well. So it's very, very,
lemon,
whatever
lime,
you do,
juniper
you
berries,
know, you don't
turmeric,
want to
honey.
really benefit because it spreads to everything.
Do you want a seat? You need to I got one.
Yeah, do you want to sit down as well then? Well, if I sit down, yeah, then we can look
Of red areas, including most of the Middle East, the whole of it.
Well, England's, you know what you've got to see on here? England is green and the migrants are coming here.
Yes.
And because they can't live here, it's already started. It's already started.
Yes.
And this is what it'll be like eventually. You know, and this coincides with the prediction of scientists that by the end of this century there'll only be 1 billion people left. You know,
Well, that's
who's
what they
going
want
to
with
fit on here?
They were talking about Agenda 21. The idea that what they want to reduce the population.
Who was talking about it? Sorry.
Well, that's quite general, but it's just something there's a conspiracy that there's a depopulation agenda, which is a bit worrying.
Well, no, I mean, just climate change is going to do it, and they're bringing it on as fast as they can.
Oh, well, yeah, I suppose that's true. Oh, I'll do. So we're here in the Upton Anti Frack camp here on this Monday, and you're Vivienne Westwood, and you feel so strongly that you've made a visit along with Natalie Bennett last week, the leader of the Green Party, to this camp. So why do you actually feel so strongly that fracking should not happen here and in general?
Well, you can't trust the politicians. They might talk about trying to do something about climate change, but it's obvious by their actions that they have no intention whatsoever, because every one of the policies of this government is actually a crime against humanity. They are bringing on climate change so fast with everything they do, and apart from that, their policies create poverty, because the whole financial system, the structure of it is that it creates more and more poverty and actually fewer rich people, fewer and fewer and fewer. Yeah, but more and more poor people.
So more for those at the top. But this so-called
No. Wait a minute. Yeah. What I'm saying is that you've got more poverty. No, how do you put it? Wait a minute. You've got
a pyramid.
More and more poverty, and this is how you put it. Sorry, you put it. The poor are getting poorer, and the rich are getting fewer.
Fewer and richer.
Yes,
so
but
it's a pyramid.
Fewer.
It's a pyramid.
No, it's not. What it is, it's actually a formula for total poverty. Because if this continues, the logical conclusion is fewer and fewer rich people, more and more poor people. There'll be no markets left. There'll be nobody to sell to. They'll either be poor or dead. So the logical conclusion of our financial system is total poverty.
So why would they want that so
Because
much?
They always think that they're going to control it and they're going to stay the rich ones, and that's what they're doing, because their whole education is they've lived in a box. They've got a reflex action that has told them that they're the only ones who know what's best for the world. They call the rest of people the herd. That's the name they have for them. The herd are there to be manipulated by propaganda. The trouble is that half the herd really do know what's going on. The other half probably don't. And it's my job to try to clarify things so that the clarification helps the truth to get through everywhere. Now then, so we can't trust the politicians. We've made this point. And so what can we do? If they say, oh yes, we are going to try and meet these targets, they can say it as much as they like, the targets that could be not much good either. We've got to stop them practically from every bit of wrecking they want to do.
So this is the psychology of the Tory ideology, essentially. Why they think it's best for everybody and why they think they're the elite. That's what you're thinking about there, really.
Yeah, they're actually criminals, but they're also stupid. Because they're cutting off their own lives as well, and their own children's lives.
I've often thought that, to be honest. I know this is a little bit biased now.
No, can I just say one thing?
They're destroying their own richness anyway.
Yeah.
So that's the irony.
Can I just say, Samantha Cameron, come here to this fracking camp, find out what's going on, and tell your stupid husband. That's what I'd like to say.
Well, what's actually going on is that
Shall we leave it at that?
Yeah,
I think so. I think that's a good ending, really.
Explanation of the fracking.
We've got to stop. We've got to demonstrate. And these people are really the salt of the earth. Here they are, anchored with their foot on this ground, not moving, because we've got to have a focus and a base for our protest. And these are the people who are there to help me protest. And I think it's really amazing and wonderful. And so on the 4th of December, we want as many people as possible to come here to help these people, especially local people. People from Upton could just come quite easily. They've got to be here to prevent these people from being chopped off the land, because they are our anchor and our hope for protests to stop the wrecking of this country through fracking is the first thing. Then there's all the other things they're planning to do which are going to wreck the country. But let's start with fracking. You know?
That's right. So do you think it's going to work? Do you think we're going to be able to keep them out just with people power by getting 1,000 people?
Yeah. That's the only way to do it.
No, well,
And make a stand. You know, just make a stand. Say, well, I did it. I did my best. You know, and I succeeded. How about that?
Well, thanks very much, Vivienne Westwood. And that might be indeed what happened.
That's all right. I've given my badges away.
Wanted to give you a card. Have you got one more, Ben?
Sorry?
You've got a badge left.
No, I've given them all away.
There's a little boy here.
No, thanks for that.
I've got one of my badges which I can give away. Thank you. Now, let me have a look what it says. Oh, how lovely.
I was going to put up the picture. Where's the picture? The arid land.
What does it mean? How many more of us must die? The rats? Are you looking after the animals? Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just looking for this massive picture.
No, it's good because everything's connected. And if you protest that, you protest fracking, you protest everything.
It shows a green zone across the earth.
No, it's
and
terrible.
A red zone mainly in, often including the Middle East as one area.
Thank you. No, well, thank you. I'm just saying this is an anchor where people can protest. It means I can protest. If you weren't here, I wouldn't be here today protesting, would I? No. Okay. All right then.
Where's that? Thanks.
Yeah. And tell the others what it says. And they can always look it up online. I never use my own thing. I never look at it. I write everything longhand and give it to somebody to put on. Yeah. Bye. Thank you. Plastic bag. What happened to that joke?
I think you did, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. It is a bit, yeah. People here than normal.
I needed really. Actually, I should have talked about the map because.
You've got the map. I think it's in one of the cars. In John's car.
What the meaning is, it basically was showing a lot of Africa, the Middle East, and South America as red, but it was showing most of the northern as not as green. And so they got to talking about between arid land, it's too arid to live in or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Irrigation, yeah. Doesn't sound too bad, does it?
I've stopped one of them out, you know, these.
Kitchen, yeah.
I'm trying to find you and I couldn't see you anyway.
Can you take that? Of course, I think they tend to court with that. In a red pub show and fucking pajamas. You are a jester.
We'll get to that again.
Of course I think
Over there now. They were still broadcasting live. It never stopped it the whole. Well, sorry that you mostly had a view of a pocket because I thought I'd stop this broadcast. Colonica. So we're still here. We're still here at the frack camp, of course. Vivienne Westwood's done a few interviews, and I did one as well. We mainly seem to talk about government corruption in terms of the wealth transfer to the 1% rather than the fracking issue, but I suppose the fracking issue has been covered about why it's so bad and why they want to do it. And so Vivienne really is emphasising people power, that 2,000 people or so from the local community should come down on December the 4th and stop what is going on, or what they want to go on here. So
do I think people just continue using
and there you are. Who's that? The Barton person will do it with. Is that a marker pen?
It could be. It could be.
not people with kids.
Someone come in.
We'll just put some pictures up then. Wow, look at that.
Oh, there it is.
It's still busy with that, is it not? Because it's taking a stupid amount of time.
Hey, get out of there, you! Hey, Bond! How you doing?
There's a cream on the wall. And then last night, we have loads of time. Do you know where you're going?
Right, how you doing? Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah. Yeah. Spoke to Vivienne before, so that was interesting. 1%. It's like
Mine are a bit like that.
well, if you do it separately, then yeah.
Yeah. So something. The job. And then when they don't come, they're like, that's yeah. Right, I'm gonna make a move then. Right, hey baby. Right, I'm off. I'll go sort of kids.
Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah, that was quite good. I did a quick interview with Vivienne Westwood as well.
You did an interview with her?
Yeah, but I didn't get to ask about this map that shows a huge red area and a huge green area, essentially dividing the Earth into what she's describing as uninhabitable and habitable. The red areas include the Middle East, Africa, and South America. I've got a picture of that. I really love this song. Play it on the piano a bit. The piano doesn't work.
The clothes and stuff in a bag, your tent kind of got a little bit destroyed in the wind. So what we're going to do, we're going to bag up all this shit, put it under the couch so it stays dry for a few weeks. Oh yeah, of course not. We're just going to keep it until we got nowhere to put it. What about the clothes now? They're all in bin bags and stuff. No, I'll get on to that soon. I've not had a chance to yet.
If you can get them up here, I can look yourself.
Cool, of course, should be.
Because I'm going to be staying here now till the 4th.
Yeah.
So if you can get them up here.
Yeah. No. Well, I was stuck at Strange the other day to grab some shit. It's just
Then it might be stacked behind that. Unfortunately, and she has to wait for the video to do.
falling all over.
Not even had a drink.
No, I don't even drink.
I think so, yeah.
Sophia.
That's the problem. People don't feel like it's a thing.
They've still got a lot of food and stuff. They've still got a lot of food and stuff to see. That's it. It's annoying. This video is going to take yonks to upload. So it was only one from an hour ago before, just walking around. That's what I mean. I don't think it'll do that. Yeah. Well, now I could share something I've interviewed Vivienne Westwood if you want.
Say this again.
I did a short interview with her. So.
Oh, have you? Right. Where is she? I haven't even seen her.
No, I think they have just left. But
they haven't.
Although one girl, well, I've got everything we're sharing. If people did it for me, I feel good, so I'll do it for you or whatever. You know. Because I miss Natalie Bennett.
I didn't really come to the celebs, but.
Well, with Natalie Bennett, I thought it was a bit of a shame because she's, right on the politics.
Yeah. Well, why do you say a shame?
Well, I think there's a shame I missed her because I just totally forgot about the Green Party meeting. But no, she had this map though, Vivienne, showing the world.
Yeah.
In a huge area in red that's uninhabitable, and a green area that mostly has the northern parts.
Right.
And and we didn't really. Wasn't able to bend our talk to what that was about. Unfortunately.
Oh well, okay. I didn't even. I've been here for about an hour and I didn't even see her. I hadn't realised that.
No, she was mainly in here.
Oh right, that's probably why I didn't see them.
Oh yeah. Well, we ended up getting an interview anyway.
Oh yeah.
Did it? So I just never managed to talk about that man.
Did you realise she'd been and gone?
Yeah.
I wasn't even aware. Yeah.
Yeah, she was in there.
Lab meeting.
There she is.
Oh right.
I'll have to quit the video.
Oh yes. Oh right, I wasn't even aware of the fact she'd come. I'm just not tuned into me. Who? No, where?
Yeah, he's been around. He's in the army tent now, I think.
Because I didn't really come to see them, but you know, my antenna.
Has Vivienne gone now?
Yeah, I think she just left.
But we've got some audio and video stuff.
Brilliant. I love that.
Yeah. There was one good one. Doing an interview with someone from Barton Moss who I might try and find down. We've been there.
Yeah.
And I was just like videoing their tablet screen of this Chester Chronicle person. Very funny. Like something on a Peep Show or something.
Oh, Peep Show, I like Peep Show.
Oh yeah, have you seen it this week?
I love the way they film it.
A new series this week.
No, I haven't seen the new
Oh yeah,
It's going to be the final one apparently.
Yeah, it is. It was way
They
funny.
decided it's going to be too old and too sad if they carry on.
Yeah, they can't carry on really, can they? I mean, because anything has its day, really, doesn't it?
I think 10.
I think it's brilliant.
I think it should have gone to 10.
Because they're quite groundbreaking in the way they film it.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, it is. It's
I just remembered I was thinking of doing a Peep Show type thing by just walking around. I might start here now.
Yeah.
Mist. You could do it. Mist and Mist or something. But mainly about Mist talking about the map. If anything comes to mind, I'll do it. What's annoying is I can't upload that video.
I'm on the next round.
Or it won't do the photos. So I better cancel the video. It's going to take long.
I mean, here's the about it.
So I'm going to do that. How are we going to accept the cards?
If we're going to do that, they just keep us on. I mean, that's.
What's a load on that table over there before? It's a dirty one here.
Well, thanks for your help before with that. Put 3 things in your hand.
Right, there's 2 kettles on to boil. Alright, love. Where have you put me, your burger? Your burger's cold. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Take up my rightful place on the throne. Yep. Best place to be in a party. Yeah, next to the food. Where I always say out. I was stood there when Saffron got that, you know.
I'm really not quite sure because I'm pretty new to short-term memory. But I'm not actually sure.
Chaotic will take charge of all the tea or something.
Yeah, you should see the guy from Lancashire.
Oh, yeah.
He was talking about the physical brain. Now, there has been a study done on it. One of the thoughts
It's annoying. It's stuck behind the video flow.
So they should have a copy of it in there. Yeah, it was just a case of realising what you've got in front of you. Yeah, but the point is, see, as soon as that guy did his trick on depleted uranium, I'm no techie. Yes, I did try to have a look at my email.
Nothing's in range.
I couldn't even log in.
No, I'm a bit
like that.
Hang on, not finished. Next night, logged in, okay. The video gone, now that just surprised me.
Fine.
Totally gone.
Yeah, everything's been great. At best, it will just be pictures, yeah.
That's enough for me.
And then it keeps going. Still offering this?
That was a great interview, by the way.
Alright, yeah. How do you like it?
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, great.
It was good.
Yeah.
I learned something. I learned something because the thinking which you were trying to see was, the poor getting poorer, the rich getting richer.
It was the pyramid of the 1% of wealth going to the top, and there being fewer of them. Yeah.
Yeah, but she said eventually this destroys the entire system. So you have fewer poor, fewer rich people as well. So it's not just
dastardly bomb plan, isn't it?
You see, they don't know what they are playing with because it's going to destroy the entire system. It's not just people that are poor now are getting poorer, but even the people who are not.
But she made a very powerful point, which I've always thought, and I thought that was interesting, which was that people who are doing this are making themselves poorer. The rich people at the top are making themselves poorer because they're creating a more miserable world.
Yeah, exactly.
That in itself is a form of losing wealth. So, and she was
Okay, I didn't get that point yet. Going, yeah.
And she was actually, she made that point actually that I thought all my life. But why do they do it? Because if everyone's happier around you, wealth means more.
Yeah.
But they're probably very closed spiritually, very confused.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I come from a country where they don't give a damn. Like people build walls, barriers, everything around them. So gated communities. I think maybe eventually the rich people will colonize a different planet.
Yeah, which is again like the sort of thing they say about a bomb doing, or having something where only they can escape or something, secret bunkers and all that
exactly,
sort of thing.
Yeah. They're gonna do that. They probably already have some of that. They're just gonna broaden it a bit more. Now they found water on Mars.
Yeah, I mean I think it could have had life there once, but being 11 times smaller than Earth, the atmosphere could have been more easily disrupted by something from space or just from global warming, which would really spiral out of control quicker in Mars.
Hopefully they don't go there and make the same mistake.
Well, first they have to terraform it, which they could have technology for, which is creating an atmosphere, starting it all again, basically. But if they don't make the mistake, I can't see words. Yeah. So what sort of situations have you found in your country?
No, I'm saying like what you said about losing wealth, as in your wealth being proportional to how much happiness or misery you have around you. And like where I come from, people, the rich people, they've accepted that reality that they're going to be more and more miserable people around them, and they really do not every rich person, but quite a lot of the ruling elite, don't have a problem with the amount of misery around them. When I was growing up, I used to say what you said a lot.
How could they do that?
And it's good. You reminded me of stuff I used to say 20 years ago that I don't say anymore. I used to say, what is the point of being that rich and having everybody around you poor?
That's right.
I don't say it anymore. I just live the life. I give everything I have.
Because you can see that they are doing that, and they are seemingly happy to do that.
Yeah, they seem to be happy. I don't know them personally, so I'm not going to say
that. Saying in their cliques and that, and in their elites.
They seem to be. Okay. What a world we live in.
Yeah.
So what's your name?
Oh, Mike, yeah.
Mike, I'm Raymond. I'm
Right, nice to
freezing.
meet you, yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow, yeah. So it's warm in there.
Yes.
So which country is it that you're from?
Nigeria.
Oh, Nigeria, and there's been a lot of problems with Boko Haram.
You know, the corruption was bad. So I'm going to say the corruption was okay. You know, corruption was okay, but this Boko Haram stuff, I don't even know what to say.
No, I know. That's what people in Syria would be saying. We don't know what to say about the people who are doing this to us.
It's like how evil, how bad can it get?
Yeah.
You know, you got people looting, stealing money. Okay, we've accepted that, but no, that's not bad enough. That people can't get good health care. People don't have any roads. You know, people may not be able to eat properly every day. That's not bad enough. Okay, we're gonna have to have something like Boko Haram that comes and blows your head off. I'm like serious. I really.
It seems to collect all the psychopaths together, doesn't it? And they, I don't know. I think that.
I don't know. You know, I really do not know, and I find it unacceptable that people would be saying. Nigerians are so funny. My people are so funny because we are willing to accept crap. Right? Sorry. My missus is calling me. Just one moment.
Okay.
My battery is going to go flat during this call because I have 1% battery. I'm still in Upton. I don't know when this is going to want to be.
Make it to her.
Okay, alright. Okay. Are you okay? Are you better? Alright, okay.
Shit, I got this lead.
Don't go.
No, I'm not going.
Alright, love you. Bye-bye. I'm talking to a guy called Mike here. He's calling me.
Yeah.
Cheers. Yeah. It's like, for me, it's like serious. There should be a line somewhere, you know, that people don't cross. You can't have groups like that.
But for some reason there is in the Middle East, you know, even though, but it's really just a few people. Like, I mean, there's millions under ISIS rule, but it's only really a few tens of thousands that are ISIS.
This whole ISIS thing, for me, it smells. It smells.
It does.
You know? It just smells. What can we do?
Would you like to do like a short, like official, like what you feel about Boko Haram and such?
I don't know if I could do that.
I say official, but it's a smallish thing.
No, I don't. No, it's not. I don't know. You know, maybe I'm going to be here for a while. Maybe I'm going to change my mind. You know?
Okay, yeah.
But it's like.
Well, I'm very.
Because for me, it's
very,
not.
Obviously.
My problem is not about people and their ideologies, right? If you want to choose whatever you want to believe in, that's great. But it's mindless killing. You know, it's mindless killing. I don't understand. Like people who can't killing people who.
My theory is that it collects all the sociopaths and psychopaths together.
Yeah, you're saying.
Allows them to do what they want to do. It's almost like people playing on Grand Theft Auto. So all you can really do is try to control what they do. They're exploiting a situation in which they're able to do it.
Yeah, but those psychopaths cannot group and organize by themselves.
No, it is the strength of the group. So if the group is defeated in strength, if you loan people from it left, it's not enough power. And so that's why battling ISIS will be taking away their infrastructure, taking away their ability to be a big group. You want to make a big difference to all of them. Boko Haram, Al-Shabaab, yes. Calling Al-Shabaab is probably quite a good name anyway. Yeah. But actually, people have been disappointed that there's been two major incidents in Kenya and also Nigeria and Boko Haram just around the time of the spread here, but the focus is all on that only.
No, but we are lucky. We are lucky. Us Nigerians are lucky that something's happening. I don't use the word lucky. Okay.
But it's drawing attention to
Exactly. It is, because if it didn't happen, even Nigerians are hopeless. There's a feeling of I've been feeling hopeless about it. You know, this is giving me hope again now. And that's what I'm telling people here. Yeah, I'm just telling people here. We all sat there, we all saw this. We didn't say anything, we didn't change our Facebook profile pictures to our flag. We did it. Now somebody else has taken the lead. Let's learn from them. Let's not go saying, spend all our energy crying about the fact that the world's been blowing those conflicts in our areas, because that doesn't help us. Let's learn from these guys. And is it not extraordinary how everybody, the whole world, including Nigerians, Lebanese, Kenyans, people who have lost a lot, are so happy to unite behind the French cause? Because all we need is unity. Whatever unites us doesn't matter. People pull together.
All we need is a unity across the world to say we're going to fight these fascists.
That's all we need.
That's all we need. No matter where we find them, what country we find them, whether it's ISIS, Al-Shabaab, Boko Haram, Lord's Resistance Army, and many other.
Yeah.
You see, they're often look like you, but they're forming.
I remember when I first heard about them in the 90s. I just couldn't imagine.
I think there's some on camp.
And now you have groups like that everywhere.
And they're all saying, we're looking at ISIS and saying, we think what you're doing is cool.
Yeah, because we haven't got our facilities here, so we'll go back.
They're all horrible like us, so
So whatever happened to Al-Qaeda now? What's happened to Al-Qaeda now? Al-Qaeda? What's happened?
Well, actually,
because nobody talks about it anymore.
A lot of the people involved in that have crossed to ISIS, because although Al-Qaeda, bizarrely themselves,
don't they have religious divides, Sunni, Shia, that kind of thing?
Al-Qaeda, actually, ISIS's violence was so strong for them that they actually condemned it.
Really?
It's too bad even for Al-Qaeda. But essentially, it's morphed into ISIS, essentially what was Al-Qaeda in Iraq. And then the Syrian started to call them moderate rebels. A lot of them have become ISIS. And it's formed into this thing now. When it's too bad even for Al-Qaeda, it takes off the comedy level on it. That's, really, that's the thing,
They shot 80 people in the cinema. Is it the cinema? The theater?
Yeah, in 2011.
No, at the end of the day, it's like just in that Bataclan theater.
Yes,
So like, as in like,
there's no negotiation with people who do that. So,
exactly.
So you just have to. If they're getting strength from the big group, you have to look at the infrastructure. Nazi Germany, where we're taking down the whole big thing.
No, but they are different. Nazi Germany is going for infrastructure. These guys, do they have infrastructure? Do they?
Well, it's the same.
They're like ghosts. They're effectively like ghosts. They turn up and they do what they need to do, and then they vanish.
The difference is the internet. You don't stick in before they over the internet and say, well, we want to try and do this attack. In the old days, it would be kept more local because that's where it would be. Now it could be, if they wanted to hit Antarctica, they could use the internet.
Oh yeah, I need two things to come up with
And that's how it.
yesterday's headline on the.
But really, the groups have in common with that is that they're all fascists. That's the thing about this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sit down in here because
we can get some tea or something. It's really nice in here. Sit down, cripple.
What side of
I don't know, but yoghurt's still here, so it's like.
So weird because you visualise it every time.
The original place.
Is Lala about it?
No, she's got back to Yorkshire till Thursday, and then she's coming back.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
She can come back. Give my love, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do
Everybody loves Lala.
Are you guys staying?
La la la
Are you
la.
guys staying or?
I don't know, but when I was doing this, inside, yeah, I think we would like it.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we have to get to work.
But I'm going to go back to Boston. He was saying he wouldn't mind going back, like, say, early in the week, yeah, because he can visit us Friday.
That one is, where's Paddy now?
He went up, so it's funny
Yeah, but
nice.
sometimes they just use flavouring.
Yeah, no, that one's got some stuff in, I think.
I went to see Son.
Good, healthy. Oh yeah, okay.
I wouldn't call it good or healthy.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I think
pot
Susie
noodle,
was
isn't it?
at the parents. And then Ruby went home and shopped. So
I think they use like artificial things and ingredients.
Oh, that one there, that's called,
Right now.
kind of. Nice.
Okay, hot noodles.
Very hot pot noodle.
yeah.
I did a bit of now before.
Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go and get four.
You go and get a phone. Alright.
I will, but I don't think they'll do much.
Microwave.
I think that one went over her head.
Everybody loves Lala, because if they don't, she's going to give them. She'll at least give them a couple of black eyes to think about it.
You tried cookie out the tree the other night.
I know, it was hilarious.
6p that was.
Oh no, it was good. I did the second one as well.
It tastes slightly stale.
There was loads on it.
It's alright. Tastes
Yeah.
slightly stale.
They really overpowered it.
About 20% stale or something like that.
I got away with loads because of that big time in compressor. I just do whatever.
It would have to be a lot worse than that before you should eat it.
I was like the only person then after I was doing it, nobody was following.
I love this.
I do.
It's interesting.
Don't tickle me! Don't tickle me! Don't tickle me! Sorry. Oh, Reduce! Again.
Well, it lasted a
Dave just took a picture of the squishy the house. Oh, that was finished.
Got me up something.
Come on, noodles.
Yes, come on, noodles. She wants to eat you.
I want to suck it.
It's a silver one with a red banner around. I think it's really good because
I do not say blah, blah, blah.
Maybe it's
These first words were blah. Why is that in there?
I mean,
And there are also many misunderstandings.
I wouldn't.
Because she's an idiot. She's a cute idiot, but she's
There are some there.
and most people have lost that ego. That's it, yeah. We've all got to know each other well enough.
Separate out there. Get a better different sort there. Yeah. Did a short interview with Vivienne before, that was good.
Yeah. I got one of Vivienne and then the camera battery died.
Oh right, what the still photos? Use these on phones. Like just to plug in to get extra.
No, mine's a lithium battery thing, so
Oh, yeah.
it's an old fashioned.
They have chargers, but it can be a right nuisance, can't it?
There'll be loads of photographs.
Oh yeah. I was thinking of just sharing them, not putting copyright on them like some people have done.
The circus protest at Wrexham last year.
Yeah, I did do, yes. Oh, you were at that?
Yeah. Did you turn up just as we were leaving?
Pretty much, yeah. We were around to friends after, but I did a short interview there as well.
What do you reckon? Shall we do that one? He's it wasn't last year, it was this year, wasn't it?
It was still this year, I think it was earlier. Like,
summertime,
yeah.
Okay. He's moved out to South Wales. Too far for me to go.
Oh, which? The
lions and tigers.
Oh, right. Not many circuses that use animals anymore, but just the odd few, isn't it?
Yeah, there's Jollies, who he was with last year. We did all protests last year when he was with Jollies, and then it's just him.
No, he's the one that takes his animals around rather than the circus field.
Well, no, Jolly's circus has animals. He's got foxes, zebras, snakes. But Chipperfield was with Jollies last year. He was part of the circus, and this year Chipperfield trying to lose the circus image because he knows people don't agree with animals in circuses. And then there's another one. We did a protest outside there. What were they called? Zippos. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Animal circuses. Jollies. There's another one. Who's Chipperfield?
The one that you get round here isn't an animal one, the one that's outside there.
Oh no, that's alright. There was one at church when we were doing Wrexham.
Yeah.
We ended up doing 2 protests in one day. We went from Wrexham and then went down to They've got animals. So yeah, there's only 3.
It's already done. It's already done.
I don't visit zoos, like there's Chester Zoo, isn't there?
No, I don't really approve, to be honest with you.
Just because, I mean, if you think about it, would you like to be like, like if this frack camp was the enclosure, I've got a pop into Chester. Sorry, you can't go to Chester.
Yeah. Okay, this is spacious compared to...
People come down this lane to have a look at it. You wouldn't, it's that simple like, bored.
No, it's not right. When you look at like the territory a lion or a tiger has in the wild, it's huge.
David Attenborough, he probably gets out of it.
Yeah. So no, it's not right at all. I don't think we have the right to keep animals caged like that. It's not right.